I really do the blush. Like, I'm a big blush girl. Current everyday makeup routine for winter 2020. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time since I sat down to film any sort of makeup tutorial or sit down talking video, so if I'm like acting a little weird, bear with me. But today I'm gonna go through my everyday makeup routine, my go-to makeup look, easy for me to do, could wear it every day. Doesn't look like too much makeup, but it still covers what I need to cover. I was scrolling through TikTok one day. Basically, it's like this foundation technique that kind of reverses the order that you put your face products on. And so I tried it out and like it works really well for me. So I want to share that with you guys. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. Everything will be linked down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. First thing I do is I wash my face and I put on like my moisturizer. And so I've already done all of that. The next step that I do is use this Glossier Futuredew serum. It's like an oil serum hybrid, I guess. So I only do like a pump to a pump and a half, and I just put this all over my face. Now, this is where it can get like a little bit different. So after I do that, I actually go in with a translucent powder. This is where like the whole TikTok thing came in. This is not my original idea to do my makeup. I got it from a TikTok. It works really well for me, so it might also work really well for you. Two of my favorites are the Mercier translucent powder. Another really good one that I like is by Thrive Causemetics. Cause is spelled C-A-U-S-E. They have a really good translucent matte powder that also works really well. Now, since it's winter time and my skin right now is a little bit drier, I'm actually gonna go with the Mercier translucent powder. And so what I do is I tap into my pan, which I obviously took way too much powder, and I tap off all of the excess. Basically tap my brush until I can't see any powder coming off of it. And that just is so I don't put too much powder on my face so it doesn't look too cakey. I just go in and put powder in the spots where I usually get oily. Then you use a setting spray, any setting spray. This one is actually the Caudalie, I believe that's how you say it, Beauty Elixir. And you just go in and spray your whole face and then wait for it to dry. So once my setting spray has dried, then I go in with my IT Causemetics CC Plus cream. This has SPF 50 and it's like a full coverage color correcting cream. So I really like this because it covers up all of the shit that I don't want people to see on my face. Take a beauty blender. I'll use about a little less than a pump and dot it on my face and then blend it in. I go in with concealer. The one that I've really been loving is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. I use mine in the shade G11, and I like it because it's not super drying. It looks very natural on your face. It does cover pretty well. It's a good concealer. I take a mini beauty blender, then the pot, and just dip it in like the flat side. Just sort of dab this over any acne or like scarring that I want to cover up. And then I also use this underneath my eyes. Just a kiss under the eyes. Although I did already use powder on my face, I find that my concealer, especially under my eyes, tends to crease. That just always happens to me, like no matter what the concealer is. I then go in with just a little bit more of my translucent powder and set underneath my eyes. You don't want to put too much powder on because especially for me, like in the winter time, it can look flaky or cakey. So for eyebrows, I brush them out with a spoolie. Sometimes I use a pencil, but if I'm in a rush, I'll just go right in with my boy brow, my Glossier boy brow. But since I have the time, I'll just pencil in a little bit around the arches of my eyebrows. And like every few brush strokes, I blend it out with a spoolie. My eyebrows look a little bit better. Next I go in with my Glossier boy brow. Whoa. I just feel like I'm not centered in the shot. Is this the center? who knows? But after eyebrows, then I do bronzer, blush, highlight, eye stuff. Pretty simple. I take my Physicians Formula butter bronzer. My pan is shining through. I'm very proud of this bronzer. And I just kind of put this all over my face with a little e.l.f. tapered powder brush. And then on my second dip, I just try and focus the bronzer more on like the contour spots. So first, I dip in, tap off the excess, pretty much bronze my whole face, as you just saw. Then I do a second dip and just focus on like kind of contouring out my cheekbones, but with the same bronzer and the same brush, so it looks pretty simple, natural, whatever. I just do like a little bit of a transition shade with the same bronzer. Next, I do highlighter. This is a Ipsy highlighter that I got. It's by the brand Nomad Causemetics, and it's like a pinky gold. So I take my pinky finger and put it on my inner corner. And then I take a highlighter brush and put it on my cheekbones. Next is blush. This one is also from my Ipsy bag. I think it's called Space Cosmetics, but the brand actually came off because I use it so much, as you can see by the pan. It's just a neutral pinky toned blush. Space Cosmetics, and I take my blush brush, really dig in there. I really do the blush. Like, I'm a big blush girl, as everyone seems to be nowadays. I just love the life it brings to my face, you know? And so at this point, I put on my mascara and I walk out the door, but sometimes I just take a little bit of eyeshadow, like a dark brown or a dark, like a blackish gray shade. So I'm gonna do a dark brown, and I take an eyeliner brush and just do little wings. So I'm gonna zoom you in. Nothing crazy, it just adds a bit of shape to my eyelid. So I do that on the other side, and I put my mascara on it and I rock out. So I just put on my mascara. The one that I've been really liking is the L'Oreal Butterfly Lash Mascara. Lash Out Butterfly, I don't know. Yeah, this is a pretty good one that I like. So yeah, that's pretty much the extent of my everyday makeup. And then I just finish off with the gloss. I'm a big gloss girl. This one is fabulous. Highly suggest. It's the Dior Lip Glow Oil. I have mine in the shade 001, so I'll just take a little bit of this. So yeah, as you see, it was super easy, natural, but like it covers up what I need to be covered. Because my main thing when I'm putting makeup on is that I want my acne scars to be out the door, out the window, whatever. And with that TikTok thing, with doing my powder before I put my actual foundation on, it's like backwards and it sounds really weird, but it makes my skin look way more like skin because I'm not putting a powder on top of my foundation for the most part, besides setting my under eyes. But it really, like, my favorite thing to do now. So if you want to try it out, highly suggest it. Or if you've seen it and you already have tried it out, let me know how it works for you. It works really, really well for me. So yeah, definitely try out that little flip-flop TikTok method. And yeah, that is my current everyday makeup routine for winter 2020. Everybody just keep washing your hands, stay safe, be well, practice your social distancing. Yeah, hopefully I'll be making a lot more videos because now my school got moved online due to the new global pandemic. So that's exciting. Not exciting at all, but I'm just trying to cope with comedy. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. I will be probably home for a while. All of my classes are being moved online and I don't really want to live out this pandemic in the petri dish that is New York City. So Again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are fucking cool. 300 subscribers, that's amazing. Please, for the love of God, wash your goddamn hands. Limit the interactions that you have with the people around you. I hope you enjoyed my makeup routine.